Let's start by seeing what a DTS, or in the case of an upper school, can look like on your website for people to apply for. So in our case, we're going to go to YWAM Cebu. So we've gone to ywamcebu.org/DTS. This opens up the DTS login page, and there's only one DTS available, which is the one coming up in October, and it automatically loads with information on the DTS. It has a map showing where the DTS will be. It shows the dates and a little bit more information. I'm lacking a logo, so I could go in and put a logo in as well. Going down, we have a little bit of a picture gallery talking about the DTS, and we can also include video. Then a person would come along, they would enter their name, email address and cell phone, gender. They would register down here, and when they register, they can come back at a later date and they can log in with their username and password. As an example to this, I'm back on the page and it has remembered me that I have a username and password. I can log into my account. It opens up the My Applications page straight away. I actually have an application to be existing staff at YWAM Cebu, but I can click on this and I can go to my application for the DTS and load it. And this loads the application. It shows the DTS application on paper if a person cannot do it online. Also passes reference, friend, medical and employee reference. Or they can actually go in and put in the first name, last name and email address of these people, and these people get a login to the website so that they can fill in the reference form online. And it is phone friendly. So here we are with my application form. It tells me that I've answered some of the questions, but I've got a lot of questions I do need to answer. Now this is a thing where I really need your help to be able to find out what the questions are that you want. Find out the questions that are lacking. Turn off the questions you don't want. The whole aspect of creating a registration is very programmable, and you can limit things as much as you like. So you can see here's all the questions, and down the bottom we get to ask them to consent. Now this is what an applicant sees, but as an admin, if you go in, here are all the applications currently sitting in the system and at various degrees of completion. If I go to the one that we were just looking at, which is Linux Arcus, here I can go in and edit this as an administrator. And so here we are, successfully logged into the administrator portion of the registrations for that applicant. And we've got the ability to do editing of the applicant in here. There is no profile picture because over here, under profile, the applicant hasn't yet put in a profile picture. Well, let's do that right now. Wherever you see an item like this which says choose file, so we can go ahead and choose a file and select and upload. And now we've got a profile picture sitting in here. Save changes. Go back to admin, and if I refresh this, we will get a profile picture in here now. And so here we have all the various areas that can be put in. And one of the options you have as an administrator is, let's say that the question hasn't been correctly answered. You can make a comment in here so that it will appear inside of their application next to that question. It does need a bit of testing though. So here we have the application for the person, the same application as an administrator. Now, people who apply for schools cannot see this admin portion. I'm able to see it for myself because not only am I applying for the school, but I'm also an administrator. That's all for today.